I'm Johnny Briquette, and today we're teaching y'all how to cook pig snoots. Today we got pig snoots. They're a southern delicacy. You're not going to see these up north anywhere. Just a pig snoot right off the pig. You might want to check and see if he's got any boogers or anything in there. Most of the time they're just going to have some meat on them. It's going to be like a big old fat pork rind. I like mine a little bit hot today. We're going to use some Dirty Bird Hot, some meat, and a little bit of Hustle dust on them. You don't want to get too crazy with seasoning them. You just want a light coat on the inside of whatever choice season you want to use. Don't want to overpower it. You want to taste the pig snoot. Outside, you can leave it like that. You can put some oil on it. You can put a little bit of seasoning on it. It's not really going to make a bit of difference. Nice, easy, simple pig snoot. Got our pig snoot seasoned up. We're going to bring them out to the UDS drum smoker over some royal oak charcoal. Now you want to run about 275 to 300. We're going to place these fat side down, then we're going to rotate them through the process. Our pig snoots are cooking. Now our pig snoots have been on for an hour. And if you look, this meat right here is starting to brown up, caramelize. Now what we want to do, we want to flip these snoots over and let them cook on that side for just a little bit longer. We're going to give it at least another hour. You want all this fat cartilage to start breaking down into oil. See how juicy that meat is? Okay, our pig snoots have been on for over 2 hours. We've turned them, and you can see the meat inside starting to break down, starting to caramelize, and the crust is starting to get crunchy. Alright, you can either use a brown paper sack or you can use butcher paper is what I got here today. I'm just going to take these, wrap them up, put them back on the smoker, let them cook for just a little bit longer. Let some more of that fat render down in them. It's not going to be a perfect wrap or anything like that. Just to keep the smoke off of them for just a bit longer and let that fat render down. And then we're just going to place them back on the smoker, let them cook for 30 minutes to an hour until they get to where you want them to nice and tender, and then they'll be ready to eat. We removed our hog snouts out of the butcher paper. We're going to leave this one dry. You can see it's starting to break up, getting crunchy. We're going to leave that one dry, but an option is you can put sauce on it. We'll put a thin coat of sauce on it today. We're going to be using the pimp juice. Just putting the thin coat of sauce on the inside. Just want to get a generous covering over everything. Then we're going to flip it over. Do both sides. And then we're going to stick it back on the smoker to let the sauce set in. You just want a thin coat. You don't want it on there thick. Now we're going to return to the smoker, let that sauce set in on it, and they'll be ready to eat. Alright, we've set the sauce on the other pig snoot. This is what it looks like. Just a nice shiny little glaze on it. This is the one without. What you want to do is just take your bite. It's going to have a crunchy, chewy feel to it. Also, you can pick some meat out of the middle, just like this. and eat it too. Tastes just like any other pork that you've had. You can eat the whole thing, and it's good eating.